Welcome, Black. This your host, Concerned Black Citizen. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share this video. And hit that notification bell for all updates. Let's get into it.
Group outside, 100, possibly more. They were wearing a shirt called Israel United in Christ. They're a group labeled as a hate group by the
I think that's a conversation for another day. I'm just here to focus on the game.
Kyrie, but you've said this whole time that you didn't know what kind of what kind of voice you had. But if these are the people that are out here in your name, do you feel like that's a consequence of what you've done?
Again, I'm just here to focus on the game.
Kyrie, forgive me if you've been asked this already, but when you were suspended, there were a lot of players around the league. Jaylen Brown is one specifically that didn't like the way your suspension was handled. I'm just curious if you ever thought about filing a grievance or exploring those avenues at all.
I got to leave that to my legal team and leave it to the warriors I have around me. I have some strong people, men and women around me that are going to do everything possible to make sure that I'm protected and my family's protected and we protect one another. So, I'm sure some things will be done in the future, but there's no timetable on that right now.
Hey, Kyrie, I know you said you just want to talk about the game, but this morning you talked about recognizing the platform you have, wanting to unify. You're being asked about things that are being said in your name in reaction to the movie you promoted. I'm curious, how you go about deciding when's the time to use a platform and when's not, and when you decide you're going to react, and when you say someone's here to talk about basketball.
I would like to be on a platform where I could openly share how I feel without being harshly criticized or being labeled or dealing with, outside perceptions that have nothing to do with me. Again, I said this morning, I just want to.
Hey, welcome to my series, Leave Black People Alone. And I want to talk about this small little incident with Kyrie. It's not really an incident, but it's a little interview, I'm guessing, after the basketball game. And I know some of the brothers and sisters are critiquing Kyrie on how apologetic he is. And, I mean, they're free to say what they please, and I get it. Because even I tell my young one, don't apologize if you didn't do anything wrong. Definitely don't tell nobody you're sorry. That's just how I was raised. It's okay to apologize, but not to keep going on and on about it, especially if you're sincere about it. But I'm not here to talk about Kyrie per se. I'm here to talk about these white reporters who indirectly try to ask this man about racism or try to bait him into a position to where he's speaking on something that they obviously know that other white people are sensitive about. This is how they all are on code with each other. Knowing that he already received backlash from, sharing a link. And just the response from white society with all this fake outrage is just simply racist. That's it. But you have a few of these white reporters come into the room to ask him questions that he obviously said he is not going to entertain. And they keep trying to ask him the questions in different ways, which these people, as a whole, these people are racist. These people are afraid of God's only born, which is melanated people, specifically FBA, and egregious as hell and very disingenuous how these people try to corner this brother in and ask his brother all these questions, knowing that he don't want to put another target on his back. He already have a target on his back, and he's basically running with his tail in his backside because, of course, they wounded him, but they're going to keep attacking him, and this is how they do it. After the basketball game, they don't care about the basketball game. They want to sit here and ask questions about political things. And what's this speak after the basketball game thing anyway. Why they're not talking about the game? Why these people are not concerned about, I'm thinking the 24 points, if I'm not mistaken, that he put up. And in this little clip, I didn't hear anything about the game. All I heard was politics, politics, politics. So that just show you that these people are definitely out for just a black man. It can be anybody. Cosby, Michael Jackson, Chris Brown. The name doesn't matter. Long as he identifies as melanated or black or Moore or Freeman or just a person that has African background, they want to attack you. And this is just more of them showing their hand. And a lot of us have to get in the mind state to where we can clearly hear the words they speaking, even if they hiding behind these words. So, with that being said, leave black people the fuck alone.
Don't tell me what to do. Something wrong, Charlie. Oh God, it is. Oh God, it is, sis. Oh God, it is, sis. Oh God, it is, sis. Bitch, you could never. Bitch, you ever. Bitch, I wish you would. I wish you would, bro. Don't touch my fucking head, bro. Oh God, bro. Hey, son.
Man, I don't know what was wrong with this lady, why she was doing all this barking, why she was doing all this fake, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. I mean, we not intimidated by loud screaming at all. This brother let the pot do what the pot do. I mean, pot and potatoes. He bust a whole skull cap, and I'm not promoting violence or anything, but I do promote defending yourself. And this lady put her hands on this grown black man and was threatening the lives of these innocent black people, and that's what happens. You get a pot gently pressed across your forescap if you think that you can go in the public and you can talk to black folk any kind of way. I notice these type of people, when you at a workplace, they get real big and bad, like that person that's holding you back in a fight, and you start to get aggressive, and that person is just holding you back. But what happens when that person lets you go? I.e., seeing me in public and running up on me without no real protection. And this is going to happen to you. I'm going to gently swipe your forescap with a brick. And that's just what it is. So I hope this lady learned her lesson. I hope she got some aspirin on deck and some ice. And next time, leave black people the fuck alone.
First, we're going to add in our yolk right into the eyeballs, 1 egg here in the mouth, and the last yolk here. We can't forget about seasoning our ground beef, the black pepper on here, Lay's chips. Yep, you heard it. So go ahead and just put those all the way around the beef, lightly salted ruffles, and these you can crush up a little bit smaller, and just place those all around the edges as well. All right, you can't have mashed potatoes without some light cream. So we're just going to gently pour that in. What would mashed potatoes be without butter, honestly? Now we're going to just place these butter slices all the way around the pan. We need some parsley, and we're just going to place it gently around our beef. I don't know why these eyes are all red, but we're just going to go in with a little more seasoning because you don't want bland mashed potatoes. I like mine really garlicky, but that looks nice. All right, let's see if they're turning into mashed potatoes, because that's what they used to be. So we're just restoring them to their natural habitat. Just to get them even thicker and creamier, we're going to add some of this tri-blend cheese. Now we want the cheese to melt, so we're just going to put the lid on this for a while, let it steam up. This has been in here quite a while. Wow. Look at that. The eggs are perfectly cooked. Now let's take a look. And if this is ready to be flipped, we're just gonna go for it.
Listen to that.
Oh yeah, it's ready. All right, we're going for it. These actually look like mashed potatoes, and you can't tell me they don't. We're just gonna guide our little face right out of the pan. I am so excited to try this. How good does this look? Let's see how good this turned out. Oh yeah. No, that is a burger.
Now let's keep it real. I want you guys to know, every time you see a video like this person is trolling. They're not serious. They're not taking these meals serious. I am a chef by profession. This is trolling 101. For one, white folk eat hamburgers bloody. If I was white, she overcooked that burger. It's supposed to be rare, black and blue, medium rare. I have cooked for these people or this type of demographic, and I'm almost sure they don't eat hamburgers this cooked. Two, those eggs was overcooked. I mean, people like their eggs runny. Well, in general, I don't, but people that eat, eggs to a certain degree, the majority of them don't want their eggs overcooked. And this lady overcooked those eggs by even doing the whole steam on top thing. She overcooked the eggs. The eggs are hard, well done. 3, this is not, let me repeat, this is not mashed potatoes. Those are not mashed potatoes. Those are some sticky, gooey potato chip slop. That's potato chip slop. That's what it is. I mean, because she poured cream and put butter on the top, doesn't make them mashed potatoes. Yeah, you probably can make mashed potatoes out of chips. You probably can. I'm sure I've seen some ridiculousness like that on Chopped before. But this not Chopped, honey. I mean, the way what you're doing is disgusting. And I don't want to ask what your husband thinks about it, because he probably likes this garbage. So, folk, leave us the fuck alone. You know that we like good food, authentic cooking, delicious flavors. This community does these videos to troll us, because they know one of us gonna see it and be like, what the fuck is going on? Why would she eat that? But to be honest, I mean, if she really would have made it the way that the dominant society eats, those eggs would have been runny. That mashed potato would have been there. That's the type of mashed potato. I guess it's not even, I don't even know what to call it. Sticky potato mush. And the burger would have been bloody. The burger would have been bloody. And the cheese would have been blue. So, this is a troll. She's not a chef. And I highly doubt that she is a wife. So, with that being said, leave black people the fuck alone. And that's all I have for you today.